see you.
I was thinking today, when was the last time I saw you? And I think it may have been at my divorce party.
You might be right. That was funny.
Not that I remember a whole lot about that divorce party. And I'm getting married again.
Yes,
so that's been a bit. It's been too long
It's
since
been far too long, yeah.
So happy to have you here.
Thank you very much. Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. And we are on Happy Hour TV, and we are Happy Hour with Your Favorite Bartender, coming to you from Leftway Studios today. And allegedly, you're going to make me a drink.
I am. I made myself a espresso martini for you guys that you saw that earlier on, or if you haven't yet, you will. And I was just going to use similar ingredients minus the coffee one and just make like a mudslide or something. You good with that?
Hell yeah.
Uh-huh.
Who doesn't like a mudslide?
Who doesn't like it?
Have you ever tried, do they even make, TGI Fridays made their own mudslide mix.
In a frozen thing?
Yes.
Yeah.
And I think that was one of like the first alcoholic drinks I ever had in my life. I was like 11. Sorry, Mom and Dad.
I was 11. The waitress was probably stoned or something. I said, yeah, no problem, I'll get you.
Exactly.
All right, so we're using vodka, we're using Bailey's Irish cream, and some Kahlua. That's it. If I had some heavy cream, I would shake it up, mix it up, put a little whipped cream on top, but since that's not a thing, it's not a thing.
That's okay. We improvise.
All right. And I'm using a pint glass instead of a shot glass, just so you guys can see what it's like. Whatever, plus the pint glasses are cool. You have these kind of glasses at home, you might not have shot glasses, but you have regular water glasses, and this is it.
Excellent.
You drink the pint glass, I'll grab this foo-foo.
Cheers.
Cheers. Cheers, y'all.
That is delicious, actually. I could probably have a lot more than that. But I shouldn't.
And by the way, for the amounts that are in that, use half an ounce of vodka, half an ounce of Bailey's, half an ounce of Kahlua, roughly. You know, it all depends on your taste. Shake it up pretty good. Like I said, if you have whipped cream or heavy cream or milk or whatever, you can always froth it up a little bit by putting that in there. But with the Bailey's, it's already come out.
This is fantastic. So, Corey, you're at the landing strip now. Now, where were you before that? I couldn't remember.
Oh, gosh.
A lot of places.
Yeah, I worked down at downtown Austin for a while. I worked at the Dirty Dog. I was at Casino El Camino for a long time.
And we just had the Dirty Dog on.
Yeah. With Cracker in Hollywood. I worked at Casino Southside as well. I had my own bar here in town for a while, the War Horse, if you guys didn't know it. Thank you very much. It was next to Lucky Lounge and Antone's back on 5th Street. I have a lot of my customers still follow me around, which is great, and I talk to them all the time. You know a lot of the guys from the casino. They used to come.
Oh yes, I do.
Yeah, so.
Oh yes, I do. Yeah, spent a lot of nights in that bar and days. I spent a lot of time in that bar.
Kid Frapp and Johnny K making their car bombs.
I was there for Easter. I don't know if you saw our Easter show. I was the Easter Bunny.
I did see the show.
And I will tell you, I have never had so many drinks in my life. That Frapp, he is a bad person.
Man.
I had a zombie. I had a peach Bellini. I had 2 glasses of champagne. I think I had multiple shots of tequila. I did not drive.
Yeah, no driving.
Wow, that was intense. And to be like drinking while in an Easter Bunny costume, that was like a new highlight for my career. I just always expected that.
Was that Bunny's costume? Was that Scott's costume?
I think it actually belongs to Frapp, but yes, nobody can compete with Scott's version of the Bunny costume.
That's true. And by the way, shout out to you, Frapp, you and Johnny K and Brittany and everyone else down there at Casino. And by the way, Frapp has a son named Finn, and every time I ask, I say, Frapp, how's Finn doing? He always says the same thing, rocking like docking, baby. Rocking like docking.
So, speaking of docking, I'll tell you a weird story.
Here we go.
So one night I was working at the bar. My boyfriend, we lived in Wisconsin at the time. Shout out to you, Tommy, if you're watching. I know you're a fan. So I was at the bar, he was at his bar, and I get this call at like 3 a.m. as I am packing up to go home. And he goes, hey, babe, just wanted to let you know, Dawkins coming to our house. They're going to stay overnight. I hope that's okay. I'm like, what the?
Dawkins coming over. I hope it's okay if Dawkins shows up.
They're still alive. So it turns out they had been to
fantastic.
his club that night, and him being hospitable, he invited Dawkin over to our house. So party with Dawkin. I'm pretty sure that makes me a rock star.
That does. That's a good one. That's a good story.
So
That story, that's the bar business. I mean, things like that happen.
it really
I mean,
is. Well, how many times has that happened at casino?
right?
I mean,
Yeah.
crazy.
All sorts of. That's the good thing about Austin being the rock and roll capital of the world is that you don't know who's going to come in at any given time. I mean, actors, musicians, not even during South by or ACL. It's just they happen to be. There's a lot of guys in town like McConaughey. He came into the dog one time a long time ago.
I wish he would walk into a dark bar with me.
The music changes and mood lighting. You just never know. You never know.
So he came into the Dirty Dog?
He did.
And
He did.
Did you get to meet him?
I did, and
Really?
myself and a bunch of other guys, and we drank quite a bit.
What did he drink? What does
Whiskey.
Matthew McConaughey drink?
Whiskey man. He's a whiskey man.
Do you remember which kind?
Baby,
It was probably still Austin whiskey, though, right?
It was absolutely Austin whiskey. It was definitely whiskey though. He's a whiskey man, and he was good.
Interesting.
And the thing about him too, and most I guess people here in Austin, they don't get starstruck because guys like that walk around all the time. But
Right.
he's just one of people in the city. There's might be people that not as famous as him, but just as well known, and it's just the way it is down here, which is nice.
It is nice. So you're at the landing strip now.
I am.
Tons of celebrity clientele.
We get people from time to time. We do that. 50 Cent was in there not too long ago. I think
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
50 Cent. Did you get to meet
No,
50 Cent?
no, I was not there. My son, I was at a baseball tournament. We were out of town, but I get back in town and I hear that.
So what happened at the landing strip when Fitty?
Well,
Is that right? Is that how the kids say it? Fitty?
Fitty. He was in town promoting an alcohol that he does, and I didn't.
Yeah.
Like I said, I wasn't there, but apparently he walked in, said hello to everyone, was cool to everyone, shook hands, and then split.
Man, that guy is pretty cool. He is pretty. I aspire to be like Fitty, but I'm not. I'm failing
I aspire to be
miserably.
like Fitty.
So, what do you think sets Landing Strip apart from some of the other clubs in town? It's been around a long time.
It has been around a long time.
It's definitely established, and it is by the airport.
It is near the
it's
airport.
very convenient for
Hence the
travelers.
The drag about that is we can't have crazy lights and whatnot outside because we're so close to the airport.
Yep,
that the FAA.
distracting.
Yeah, but with this quarantine right now, we're redoing basically everything. I mean, new stages, and by the way, for those of you who don't know, the Landing Strip is a gentleman's club, but everyone is welcome, 21 and over, of course. But it's not, you always see these strip clubs or gentlemen's clubs on movies and TV, and they're seedy and ugly.
I've only seen them on movies and TV.
Yeah, of course you have. But anyway, it's not that way at all, man. We have a lot of clientele. It's a bar. I mean, the bar is the same anywhere in the world. Every bar is the same. It's your clients that make it. It's the customers that come in and make the bar, and your bar staff, and smiling and shaking hands and getting to know people, and you make it your own. I always tell new bartenders or whoever's here, I said, listen, you're gonna meet people that have been coming here for a while. They've assumed ownership of this bar, and we want that. Because I want, like, one of you guys, I want one guy to come in, he have a good time, he brings a buddy. Next thing, 2 is 4, 4 is 8, 8 is 16, and so on and so forth. And that's how you make it in the bar business. I mean,
And he tells 2 friends.
That's it. It just keeps going and going and going.
I'm dating myself. Well, that's awesome. Well, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you very much for
today.
having me today.
Thank you for this amazing
You're very
drink.
welcome.
And you can rewind that for Corey's recipe. It is actually delicious. So
I don't make bad drinks.
please continue to tune in to Happy Hour with Your Favorite Bartender on Happy Hour TV. We'll see you soon.